It was a special moment because it kind of clicked. I remember having that feeling and being like, oh, this could be my job. This could be life. I'm not sure how financially it's going to benefit me, but to be able to, you know, one, be a part of a team, be a part of something bigger than myself, to be able to travel the world and just to be able to win and grow as a team is something that I truly believe in and truly love to be a part of. I think that was the moment which made me really believe in myself a little bit more, to push myself more, to be a better player and to, you know, to say that I can really do this. To go to the Olympics, that was it. I was just good at sport and I was an athlete, that was it. I played every single sport I could because I hated school, which is really bad. I wish I enjoyed it, and even my teachers, they all kind of knew something special was going to happen for me within that world. I had no idea the Matildas even existed. Like, that's how far away I was from anything to do with women's football, which is quite sad because I grew up playing with the boys, so I had no idea. But yeah, our biggest thing was the beach. Like, I just hung and surfed all day long, just, you know, was being a child, but still ended up, you know, training a couple of times a week and playing on the weekends, and then, yeah, managed to find my way into, you know, this big world of football, which has kind of changed my life and made me who I am today. I played with my cousin in his team for Warilla Wanderers. Me and him, we played in the same team from the age of 9 till 16. I had to stop because, one, I'm a woman, not allowed to play with the boys anymore past 16. Spending extra time with him and his family, we were very close, so that was super important for me. He kind of was like a big brother, even though we were the same age. Maybe he was older than a couple of months, and he would always remind me of that, but he just was like a best friend, always supported me, we were always together. We had this great relationship from birth to, you know, until a bad day happened and, yeah, we lost him. This elephant represents him, just because elephants stay as a pack. He is my family, he's my blood, and yeah, I always wanted him close, so kept him on the shoulder. I think Caitlin Cooper called Sally Shippard to let her know that I was coming into camp, so I had a friend, because I didn't know anyone. I've never met any of the players before, only played against them in the W League. They had no idea who I was. Never been in any of the youth teams, nothing. So literally walking into my first ever camp, not knowing what a camp was, not knowing what to bring, what to do, training more than once a day, more than twice a week. It was wild. I was like, what has happened? My whole body just shifted. And I remember I was in a lot of pain because we trained twice a day for a week or so, and I was just like, what is happening? I was like, how do people do this? It was fun. Like, I remember it being fun. I remember being scared. I felt quite uncomfortable because I didn't know anyone. But next camp came around, I started to get out of my shell a little bit more. Who would have thought that I was shy? It felt rewarding to finally be able to, you know, put the jersey on. I was in so many camps without kind of playing, and then for me to be able to walk onto the field was a really nice feeling. I just remember being nervous, being scared, and getting on the field and just sprinting for some reason. I just ran as hard as I could. I don't even know why, I don't even think I had the ball. But I just remember feeling tired because I think I was just way too, like, you know, excited, nervous, and just used all my energy up way too fast. It was such a fun moment at the time. Would have loved it to be better, but hey, I was very happy to be a part of the team. The World Cup was super important just because I missed out on the one beforehand. I was, yeah, pretty close to making it and just missed out. But I think that fire within inside me of missing out on that just came to the next one. And you know, we went to Vancouver a month before it started and had our pre-season camp there, and it was such a journey and it was such a rush to feel so proud and so full. I just felt full, just felt like I did it, I made it. I've just made the biggest competition ever for women's football. It's something that I'll never forget, and I'm so grateful that I managed to make a World Cup team. It was on my box of things that I needed to tick before I could ever retire. So just that feeling of being able to say that I did something that I set myself to achieve. I didn't get a goal, which was sad. Got an assist in the first game, which was good fun. Being able to be a part of the Matildas, to go through something so special like that, is something that I keep close to my heart, and it's the same with the Olympics. Again, that was my goal I set at 12. managed to achieve it. I was very, very happy. Scored goals there, had a lot more fun. Being an older player, I was wiser, and I just kind of found my feet that tournament as well. I think that year was kind of something special, and I'll never forget those moments.
Great ball, here goes Heyman, around the keeper. Oh, it's 2 for Australia. Michelle Heyman with the biggest goal of her career.
One, I think my fitness was the best that it's been. I felt very good about myself. I understood the game plan for each game. I had Stadge's belief in me at that time. There was a lot on my shoulders because Sam was out as well. So for me, being the other striker, it's something that, you know, you put that pressure on yourself to score goals, and I just enjoyed it, and you could see that. And every time I'm smiling and having fun, it's kind of when I play well. So I think at that time, life was just so good that everything fell into place.